second, and Joseph third. And we'll see who else comes on. So I'm about to announce everything. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and assembled company, welcome to the World Storytelling Cafe. And this is the last Young International Tellers before the festival. Next week, we will be doing we will be broadcasting from Marrakesh in Morocco as part of the world, the Marrakesh International Storytelling Festival, which starts on Saturday and that's Saturday the 12th and goes right on till Sunday the 20th, with live stuff, with online stuff, with all kinds of stuff. But we're going to start tonight with Yazname, who's up in the Punjab, or in Punjab. And Yazname, can we please put our hands together for Yazname?
Hello everyone, my name is Jasnami. Today I'm going to narrate a folktale from India. And this is the story of Akbar and Birbal. The questions. Late one evening, when Birbal entered the Diwan-e Khas, an odd silence greeted him. Something else was odd too. Those courtiers who normally met him with a scornful look were looking at him hopefully. Then Birbal saw a stranger seated by himself with a covered copper pot in front of him. Perhaps he was the reason for this strange behavior. Akbar's voice broke into Birbal's thoughts. An envoy from His Majesty, the ruler of Kabul, has graced our court, said the emperor. He has heard glowing reports of the knowledge and talent of our courtiers, and he wishes to ask them a few simple questions. We are deeply honored, murmured Birbal, bowing to the stranger. I repeat my question, said stranger, looking arrogantly at the assembled courtiers. Who can tell me what is in this pot? No one of the courtiers was willing to meet his gaze. What could it be? Whispered Raja Todarmal to Mullah do Piazza. Dry fruits, perhaps, muttered Mullah. He comes from Kabul. That would be an easy answer, his Shahbaz Khan. Precious stones, a length of fine silk, gold mohurs. The pot could be full of anything, whispered Shadi Shah. How are we to know that? Now that Birbal has come, let him put his head into this nose, said Mullah do Piazza softly. Let him answer this impossible question. Who knows, by some fluke, he may guess the right answer. Hazur, if you have no object, may I examine the pot a little closely? Birbal addressed the stranger. By all means, said the envoy coolly. He shrugged his shoulders. The task we have set for you is not difficult. The courtiers looked uneasily at each other as Birbal walked closer to that pot. Then, with a sudden movement, Birbal took off the cloth that loosely covered the mouth of the pot and peered inside. The pot, it is full of emptiness, Your Honor, declared Birbal. It contains nothing. But the envoy was spluttering with anger. You were not supposed to uncover the pot and look inside. Huzur said, You did not say anything about uncovering the pot, Birbal said. In fact, you gave me permission to examine it more closely. Akbar hid a smile. Birbal had proved his cleverness once again. Your Majesty, I have more questions, said the envoy, still glowering at Birbal. 1. Where is the center of the earth? 2. How many stars are in the sky? For a moment, entire court started staring the envoy. Birbal was the first to recover his composure. These are difficult questions, Your Honor, he said. The envoy looked satisfied, and we would need some time to answer them. The envoy was very happy that they will not be able to answer this. I'm in your country for another 10 days, said the envoy grandly. We will have the answers ready before your departure, said the Birbal with a respectful bow. Until then, you are honored as guests, Akbar said to the envoy. Enjoy the beauties and the wonders of our kingdom. For next 9 days, Birbal absented himself from court. No one knew where he was preparing to answer the envoy's questions. On the 10th and last evening of the envoy's visit, at Birbal's request, the emperor and the courtiers gathered outside the Diwan-e-Khas. Birbal bowed to the envoy. Thanks to your first question, he said, we have made a stupendous discovery. He pointed at a mark he made on the ground. Here, right here, is the center of the earth, and we are fortunate enough to be standing on it. He turned to be dumbfounded. Envoy, all our research and consultations with experts have revealed this truth. You are, of course, welcome to verify it, said Birbal. And envoy had no answers. Of course, echoed the envoy in a faint voice. Behind him, both Birbal's friends grinned at each other. And the answer to my second question is, Birbal signaled to one of the guard, and in a minute, 6 ships were brought before the assembly. Hazur, said Birbal to the envoy, your second question was, how many stars are there in the sky? Again, a very difficult question, Hazur, but here is the answer. There are exactly as many stars in the sky as there are here on these 6 sheep. It was not easy to locate sheep with the exact number of hairs, and that too in 10 days. But by God's grace, we were able to do it. Once again, the envoy was at a loss of words. But what is the actual number of stars in the sky? He stammered. You did not explicitly ask for number, Hazur, Birbal said patiently. You merely expressed your desire to know how many stars are there in the sky. We have answered your question. However, if you also wish to know the exact number, I'm sure a verification of our claim would prove it. You can count the hair. The envoy knew he had been defeated. Over his sullen head, the emperor's eyes met Birbal's, full of laughter and admiration. Once again, Birbal had proved that he was truly unbeatable. Thank you.
Yaznami, you never fail to surprise us. That was quite a complicated story, and you pulled it off really well. Divija, have you got a story for us?
Yes, I have got a story for you all. Hello, everyone. I'm Divija, and today I'm here with a story. So let's start. Grandpa, I need a pencil. You know now that I'm going to 4th standard and we start writing in the notebook with the pencil. Just don't disturb me. I'm just washing the car. Just go and ask your grandmom, dear. Grandmom, I need a pencil. You know now that I'm going to the 4th standard and we start writing in the notebook with a pencil. Don't disturb me. Won't you see that I'm reading the newspaper? Just go and ask your mom, dear. Amma, 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 I need a pencil. You know now that I'm going to fourth standard and we start writing with the pencil in the notebook. Mom, please buy me a pencil. Dear, dear, you'll get everything at time. Oh, I need a pencil, Mom. You'll get everything on time, said my mom impatient. She says, just go on the bed now. Then I slept. After a few moments, I heard the shot of my grandfather. Why are you just putting all the blame on me? I was just testing him. That is he patient or not? I have just brought him 2 new pencils. I'll give him when he asks. He just bought me 2 new pencils. Yay! Let me go and ask. Ha ha ha. You should wait. You should just go when I'm called. Yes. And then he slept. And then in the morning, yeah, it's the day when I'm going to get the pencil. He ran to his grandfather and asked him about the pencils. His grandfather gave him 2 pencils. But, grandfather, why won't you give me the pencil when I asked you when you were washing the car? I was just trying to see your patience, whether you're patient or not. So the moral of the story was, we should be patient. We should have patience.
I have no patience, but I'm trying to find it. That was lovely, Asnami. Now, Joseph, we're going, I think you're in Italy, aren't you?
That was Divisia.
Oh, excuse me, I've done a bit of a mess. Now I am here. Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you and we can hear you.
Yes, of course.
And welcome to the cafe and the young tellers tonight.
Yes, but I only want to say that this is an invented story, so
that's okay.
Okay.
Well, whatever you want to tell is fine.
Okay. Thanks.
There are no rules.
Thanks. The poem of Ballush. This is a story of Ballush. He was a rich man that lived in Kruja, in Albania, as part of the court of Skanderbeg. He is the son of a rich man died in Constantinople during the Ottoman siege. Skanderbeg learned him to fight and use the sword. He got married. The Turks oppress him with taxes and not worry about stealing him sheep and cows. He came to the Turkish commandant to complain, and the Turks tried to capture him. He go to ask Skanderbeg, to ask help and to get revenge. Skanderbeg was expecting nothing more and used this as as a pretext, and so he attacks the Turks and wins at Torviol. And this is it. I know it's a bit short, but I wanted that also the other people can tell their stories.
It's perfect. There's no the stories don't have to be any length. They can be short or long as you like. Thank you, Joseph, and please come and visit us again. Please stay with us. Now, we haven't got so many people tonight. So we've got Divisia and Yazname still with us. Yazname, would you like to do another story while we're waiting? And Divija, do you want to do another story after
अरे
Yasnami? Yasnami, please start.
yes, I have a poem. So the poem is The Daffodils by William Wordsworth.
Whoa.
I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in never-ending line along the margin of the bay. 10,000 I saw at glance, tossing their heads and spiritedly danced. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye. Which is this? Which is the bliss of solitude? And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. Thank you. You are mute.
Yes, that was beautifully read. And it's such a famous poem. And to just read it and get all that rhythm into it was fantastic. So thank you. Now, I know Divija always has another story or a poem for us. Divija, have you got something else for us? Divija, are you there? Princess.
Yes. I have a story.
Please tell.
The name of the story is The Kind Man and His Money, a short story by Cloris. So let's start. After he had counted his money, the kind man divided it up among the people he loved and cared for, keeping just enough to care for himself. Upon seeing this, his friend spoke to him. "You clearly do not understand the value of money." The man smiled kindly and responded, "You clearly do not understand the value of people." Thank you.
Whoa. I love your voices. I think they're brilliant.
Thank you.
Joseph, do you have another story offhand, or you don't?
How can I say it? Actually, unfortunately.
Oh, it's no pressure. If you happen to have one there, that's fine. If not, bring us another week. Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
So, Divija, what did you think of everyone's telling tonight?
Sorry?
Princess D, what did you think about the other tellers tonight?
They were fantastic. And everybody's story, Joseph and Jasname's story was wonderful, and I enjoyed. And of course, the Indian tale, Akbar and Birbal, I enjoyed a lot. And even in Joseph's story, I also enjoyed. Thank you.
Thank you. And Yasname, what would you like to say to everyone?
I would like to say, as always, I got morals from Divija, and I love Joseph's story. I enjoyed listening to it. So I liked everyone's story, and it was a pleasure narrating my story also.
Well, thank you. And Joseph, have you anything to say to for the other two?
Yes, of course. I have really liked the stories of Jan Sama. Excuse me, I'm a bit. It's a bit complicated to me to say the name of.
Yazname.
Sorry. Just thank you.
Yazname.
Yazname. It's, thank you, Mr. Babasi.
Babasi.
Okay. I really like the story of Yazname, and because I really liked the Indo-Persian culture, and I also like a lot the Princess D story, which is extremely original. So both really wonderful stories. Compliments.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And Babas, Sadia, it's the first time you've been on listening to people. Do you want to say what you thought of tonight?
Hello, John.
Hello.
Hello. Actually, my son is there. He's in grade 4. So next time he will surely say.
Yeah, that would be great. We'd welcome him.
It is really a wonderful experience listening to others. And he was also listening along with me. Next time, surely we'll do.
And next time we will be doing the program from Marrakesh as part of the International Storytelling, the Marrakesh International Storytelling Festival. So really all come along. Joseph, your son, Yazname, obviously, and Princess D, and anyone else you can drag along to that. And we'll hopefully have some young Moroccans on as well, going live from the cafe, which would be wonderful. Princess D's just put up a thing. She has a poem for us. Would you like to say your poem, Divija? Ah, she's left. She's got to leave. I think it's probably late for her. Babasi, do you want to give your compliments quickly?
Quickly, okay. First of
no,
all,
she's left. It's okay.
Joseph, I believe your name is. First of all, welcome, Ujambo. Welcome to our format. We hope to see you and hear you again. I enjoyed your story, and I know that each time you tell, you'll feel more confident, more relaxed, and you'll become even more wonderful than you are now. Princess Divija, I think she's gone, but I love she and Jasmine may have this way of doing things in a way you're not expecting. Just as you think you've seen their best, they give you more. So I enjoyed her story. Princess Jasmine, I came in late. I caught part of your story, but what I heard, I thoroughly enjoyed, but I always do. You and Divija, the way you use your voices, sometimes you use props, the way you use your hands, your tones, and the joy. When you're telling stories, we can see the joy in your eyes and in your expressions. So continue. I truly enjoyed you.
Thank you, Baba C. And Baba C, I'm going to see you next week. Which
yes,
in real life.
Actually, you'll be seeing me
Sunday.
Well, we leave Friday, we arrive Saturday.
Saturday, I see.
Yeah. I would also love to meet you, but I can't.
Oh, it will happen. Just keep putting that positive energy in there, claim it, see it, manifest it, make it so. Make it so.
Yeah.
David, I'm afraid you've missed because we start earlier now on a Tuesday. So it's not too late for Jasname and Princess D to go to school, because they have school the next day. So
oh no.
Yeah. So good to see you though.
Yes, very good. Missed you.
Yeah. So,
I'm at the bottom.
right. Yeah,
He
I
misses
saw
everybody. Yes.
you were traveling, weren't you? I saw a picture of you on Facebook.
Uh,
Hold on. Heather's coming in as well. Everyone's coming in late. I'm going to get Heather in though. She,
John Rowe, isn't the heather also, besides being a name, isn't it also a type of flower?
Heather is found on Scottish mountains and mountains everywhere. It's a little like shrub, but quite small, and it's purple.
Right.
There's a lot of songs, a lot of folk songs that talk about the purple heather.
And I think people make jewelry out of it too.
Yeah, and there's Lucky Heather. There's Hello Heather Yule, Lucky Heather Yule. Heather, I'm afraid we've not, unless the Nigerians come on, we've got through everyone already. But do pop in and say hello. Unmute yourself. Well, if there's
Hi. Hello. Have you got through all the stories?
Yeah, it only lasted half an hour tonight. We had Yasname was on, Joseph from Italy was on, and Princess D was on.
Did it start at 4:30 then?
It starts 4:30 all the time now because
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
yeah, so partly because of the time in India, so people aren't up too late to go to school the next day. So,
that makes sense.
Yeah. So as you didn't hear, I'm not going to ask you what. Well, you can just say, I expect you are all wonderful.
I know they were all wonderful. There you go.
They were. And we had a newcomer today called Joseph. Although it says Windows, but his name is Joseph, and he's from Italy. And he told a story today. So that was great.
Wow.
Okay, Ali, what did you think about everything? Ali's hastily getting the round together for next week.
But there's someone moving around. I can almost see the invisible man.
Well, I'm
Oh, John Rowe, I have a book recommendation for you. It's called The Invisible Man by sugar.
It's by Ralph Ellison.
Yes, have you read it?
Yes.
Recently. Yes, I love that.
I kind of like it, but we'll talk about that in.
Well, I'm just recommending it. I wasn't going to go into detail. I was just every now and then I books come to my head that I like to share with you, and you share so much with us.
Well, thank you. But yeah, Ralph Ellison.
Yes.
Right. So all that's left for me to do then, and I'm sorry about this, Heather, is to announce what's coming up. So on Friday, the first story from the World Storytelling Cafe, actual cafe, in Marrakesh, will be on Friday evening, and that'll be me,
you
doing stories for children. Then we'll have bits and pieces through the week that are online for the festival. Tuesday morning, there's tribal stories from India, tribal stories and dance from India. That'll be online. Then, of course, in the evening, there will be our young international tellers, and we'll probably do that from the Henna Cafe in Marrakesh, so we can have some young Moroccan storytellers on there. And then on Saturday, we've got our Saturday morning, we've got our Australasian and Asian tellers. And for a change, Babasi won't have to get up in the middle of the night to listen to them because he'll be in a different time zone. And then on Sunday night, we have our worldwide story round. You will probably be on an aeroplane by then.
Yeah.
Obviously. But so we've
Filled
got,
with joy and stories.
but so a lot of what we're doing in the festival will
Excuse
be
me, John.
yeah.
I have a short story.
Yeah, well, Heather would love a short story. Have a
We all
short,
would.
yeah.
David and I would too. We should start calling today. We should start calling this the Jasmine and Davija Hour.
Well, I tell you what, before she tells, on a Friday during the festival, online will be, there's an amazing Jasname who is doing the whole program for children.
Hi, Sam.
Right, so please tell your story, Jasname.
Yes. So today I'm going to narrate you a short story about an old couple. There was once an old couple who lived together. Husband knows that his wife was suffering from hearing loss, and he did not know how to tell her that she might need to get hearing aid. So he called the doctor and asked him how to tell her that she needs an hearing aid. The doctor said he should carry out some tests to clear the woman that she needed hearing aid. So doctor asked him to stand 40 feet away from the woman and speak to her in normal tone. And if she didn't hear it, then she can move 30 feet. And if she didn't hear it again, she could move 20 feet. And then if not again, then she could move 10 feet. Until the time he decided to do this. So he stood 40 feet away from his wife and asked, "What are you cooking for dinner?" he asked his wife. The wife did not have any answer, so there was no response. So he moved 30 feet away from her, and then he asked, "What are you cooking for dinner?" And still no answer was there. And finally he moved close to her ear. What are we having for dinner?" The woman said 5th time and final time, "I said that I'm cooking chicken. And this is the 5th time I'm saying this." Then he realized it wasn't his wife who needs hearing aid. After all, it was him. Sometimes we see a fault and we think it comes from the other person, but it is also important to check ourselves.
What a wonderful way to finish the show. And Heather, I'll let you make a comment.
Oh, that was magic. That was so funny. And thank you so much for that story. That was so good. It's cheered me up.
Yeah, I'm going to steal it. Have I your permission?
Yes, you can. Actually, my mother just told me right now to narrate it, so I got it.
Oh, it's lovely. David.
I am so borrowing that.
Yeah, I'm going to fight you for it. Well, we'll use it on opposite sides of the Atlantic.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, well, what a wonderful way. David, do you want to say something to Jasname?
That story amazing. Where that story come from?
Where does the story come from? Comes from Jasname's mother.
Yes, she will answer.
Yeah, one storyteller is there, Rashid. I think 2 sons from Nigeria, right? So she narrated. I was just hearing stories. It were too good. So I thought I should give it to Jasname.
Right. So it came from Nigeria to Punjab
Yes.
to England and America. Fantastic.
Yes.
And to Italy.
And Italy.
Brilliant. And Scotland.
One more. Doesn't more need the story.
Does it what?
Nada mal ni te tuve.
I got
didn't
most of it.
Yeah.
Okay, David, put it in the chat. But I think you were saying it was a great story.
No.
No?
I think he was saying marvelous.
Right. It was bound to have been complimentary
Yes.
because David is always complimentary.
So from Nigeria to Switzerland or the Netherlands, Italy, India, Marrakesh, United Kingdom, and America, or some people here say America.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to
Oh,
get
mom. Oh, he's saying Jasna May's mom tells stories.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, she does.
The whole family.
Yes,
tells
I do.
stories
I
one
do.
way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah. About time you came on the worldwide story round. Okay. So bye-bye, everyone. We'll see you next Tuesday. Same time, different place. Same log on, but I shall be in a different place. You will all be where you are.
Same back channel, same bat time. If I miss you, John Rose, because I'm at the airport getting sorted out, but I
Yep.
plan to see them. Maybe I'll learn how to do this on my phone.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
you'll be with us on Tuesday. So
Yes. You know.
All
right.
David. Yes, David.
What that man?
What?
Oh wow, my wallet.
Obviously, he's dropped his wallet. There's all his wealth in there.
Oh, well, in that case, it would no. If someone grabbed my wallet, I'd have to leave an IOU.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Always welcome.
Oh.
Always. Well, everyone's always
Oh.
welcome here, David.
He's talking about windows. That's
Yeah.
Joseph.
That's Joseph. Joseph.
Yes.
Right.
He's
Okay.
always
I've got.
What happened?
Yeah.
Iva, you called me. What happened?
No. It's all right. David was
Okay.
a message that you're welcome. Yeah, he was welcoming you to the cafe. And on that note, I must get on and carry on with programming the festival. So fare thee well, everyone. Goodbye.
Very well. Until the next time. To be
Bye.
continued.
Good night, everyone.
Look forward to
Good
seeing
night.
everybody again, especially Joseph. Come again.
Oh, I think I will do it if I have time. If I don't have time, unfortunately, I can't.
When
Well,
you
it's
can
every
join,
week. It's every week, Joseph. So come and go as you please.
Okay, no, that's because I translate for school ancient Greek text that take me a lot of time, so I don't know.
Yeah, I should think so. It's very complicated. But okay, right. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
until the next time, to be continued.
Maybe like goodbye.
Later.